All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises, our glory, our honors unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Dash, that belongs to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the whole elect. This is Brother Zion One from GMS Atlanta. Coming with an update on the MOTB. And it's per usual, all right, per usual, uh, talking about this implant technology is getting more and more out there in the different news outlets, okay? Whether it's the online news or it's the mainstream news on your television or streaming, and more different reporters and journalists and researchers are talking about the CHIP technology, okay? This article is from February 14, 2023. I'm gonna get right into it, and this is pretty much information we know, okay? But it's definitely being talked about, and this information is now, even years later, making its rounds pretty much, around the internet and things like that. So more and more people are getting hip to the CHIP. All right, that sounds like a good title too. More people are getting hip to the CHIP. All right. So let me read this here. It says, "Would you allow your work to place a small chip under your skin?" Most people would respond with a firm hell no. But the U.S. company is going ahead with the intrusive idea of what they term the next step after the self-driving automobile. Three Square Market is offering to implant the grain-sized chip in their employees for free, right? And this came out some years back. I believe it was 2017. It made its rounds on the mainstream news. People were at this particular company here that I just mentioned, Three Square Market, and they were using the implant to buy and sell. Okay, using it at their company, at their job. All right. They had these what's called these chip parties. All right, and they were wearing these different T-shirts. Pretty much like the I voted shirts or the I voted stickers. They had the I got CHIP. Okay, so I got the the JAB. All right. So this company started this pretty much, and the buzz is going around on what they're doing here. So it says Three Square Market is offering to implant the grain-sized CHIP in the employees for free. It says Three Square Market. Okay, now this sounds like even an update. Three Square Market are even working with the Swedish company Biohacks to deliver the new technology, which they see as one day being simply another payment and identification method. All right, and we know the talk is in the air around the world about CBDCs. Okay, it says only instead of a credit card or a phone, because a lot of people use their phones now to pay for things, or they'll insert the card into the machine. Because even now you get some of these debit cards. You try to swipe, they don't even. The machine will tell you, "Nah, don't swipe." It'll tell you to insert it. So you insert it, right, and it'll read the EMV chip. But you can even tap. So instead of tapping your credit card or swiping or inserting or tapping your phone, it says there would be. There it is right here between your thumb and finger. Okay, so they're gonna put it in your hand. It says far from being a means to track your whereabouts during sick leave. So so can they track you? Yeah. Uh, okay. I mean they do it for dogs and cats. All right. Um, Matter of fact, let me see if I have it up here. I don't. Thought I did. Anyway, let's keep going because pretty much in Texas, out there in Houston, they made it mandatory for you to to ID your cats and your dogs with a implant. Okay, so do these implants have that capability? Yes, they do. Will all the implants have them? Not necessarily, no. Okay, but as the technology moves forward, and eventually it will when it becomes mandatory. All these different uh, implants are going to be using this different tracking and payment and record keeping technology. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. So it says, far from being a means to track your whereabouts during sick leave, uh, the implant will be used for contactless access and even payment in workplace cafeterias. Okay, so you'll be able to take your hand, not your phone, not your smartwatch or your card, but your hand to buy. Okay, got to put emphasis on that. To make payments with your hand, pursuant to the prophecy in Revelation the 13th chapter. Okay, more and more Israelites are seeing it, and it's key that you do see it, so you'll be able to resist it when the time comes. If you're a part of the elect. Okay, it says. Three Square Markets, Patrick McMullen insists their employees' right to privacy is not being violated as it does not have GPS capabilities, and in essence is the same as the key card most employees already carry with them. Except I don't take my key card with me when I take a sick day to go watch cricket in Newlands, hypothetically speaking, of course. Uh, yeah, and they even have it to these jobs now. Instead of key cards, they have you clock in from your phone. So and you carry your phone with this GPS technology with you everywhere you go. So your job can see, okay, where you're at by clocking in from your phone. So that technology is going to advance, especially when it comes to workplace. Okay, uh, when it comes to the workplace, it says McMullen believes that more people will prefer a single implant as a form of identity, and for this reason, they have joined biohacks in their dystopian vision. Okay, so this is the next big thing is this thing. Okay, eventually it will replace everything you might have in your wallet, from your key fob to your credit card and ID. For now, it is just aiming to make life easier. For now, maybe, yeah, and that's the thing about it. Okay, it says according to Fox News, U.S. lawmakers are not happy with the idea of getting it. Who could blame them? And a raft of bills are being tabled to ban or at least control the technology. Okay, it talks about South Africa. I guess this person's in South Africa, right? And these bills, let me see if I have it up here. Yeah, so these bills, and this is from the Alabama Reporter, alreporter.com. These bills are out here to to try to prevent this thing, but it's prophecy, so it's going to happen. So it says bill filed to prevent employers from mandating CHIPs. The bill sponsored Prince Chestnut D. Selma, Democrat of Selma, said this is a preemptive bill to dissuade companies from considering the burgeoning technology. And you see it here. It says a bill to be considered by the Alabama legislature in March. So this is going to come up in March. Will prevent employers from requiring employees to implant CF as a condition of employment. Prince Chestnut Selma said he became aware of the dystopian concept a few months ago while reading on other technologies of the future. I ended up running up on this article about a company called Three Square Market out of Wisconsin that was doing it, Chestnut said. I was like, well, that doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Next, folks are probably going to be requiring folks to get a CHIP just to work. And see, like I said, this news about Three Square Market and what they're doing here in America, in Wisconsin, it's making its rounds. Okay? It's making its rounds, man. More and more people are getting hip to the CHIP. Okay? So, you got these legislators trying to stop it. But according to the prophecy, the revelation, okay, it's gonna happen. All right, it's gonna happen. All right, and I'm gonna put this up here, and we all know this. Okay, all right. You see it right here on the screen. So once this prophecy, Revelation 13, 16 to 18, once it takes place, that's it. Okay, it's gonna be made mandatory. And what they'll do is they'll take these legislators that are opposed to it, they'll put another person in there, okay, that isn't opposed to it. All they do is they'll just swipe out the person in the office and get somebody that's for it, and then they'll veto that bill, and then they'll go forward with the agenda. That's all they do in government, okay? So yeah, man, we're definitely in the time of the MOTB to be fulfilled soon, that Karagma. All right. So that was just an update on that. I'll end it here. All praise, glory, and honors going to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, by Shemakaku Dash, double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone. Shalom.